Hi, I'm Tommy Taylor with Solid Rock Guitar Company out of Virginia on the Eastern Shore. We're enjoying a beautiful day out here today. We could use a little more rain, but that's okay. God's in control of all that. Today I'd like to describe how you brace a guitar top. So we've got pictures that we're going to put on YouTube here of this. What we've got is a typical X bracing detail here. Copied after, I think it's a herringbone blueprint. We start with the two cross braces here, X bracing, and you notice that we're chiseled out here for the bridge plate, and the shorter tone bars are also chiseled out. I have the top cut out slightly larger than the rim, and everything is drawn out from a blueprint. All the lines, of course, are drawn. So what I like to do, I've already pre-fitted everything here. I like to get my glue on there on the cross bracing and start with that. And it's really best if you can tape these down right where you want them. In other words, get the spacing the same on each end, and then go ahead and tape those down on there, and that helps to keep them from moving. This all has glue on it, of course, but it doesn't really right now because I'm going to glue it down here this morning shortly. This one will be on a cherry dreadnought, or actually no, I'm sorry, this will be on a rosewood dreadnought. The cherry one I have already glued the bracing on. So you don't have to necessarily do all four of these, but I like to pin them down pretty good with some tape there. So once you get that done, then you take the bridge plate, and you notice it's chiseled out in a groove there, and you slide it up in there with plenty of glue on it. And then the tone bars are also notched in. The ones go back here. We got two here, and they're pre-scalloped. I like to kind of feather those in and keep the little tendon down to the same size as the chiseled out mortise on the X bracing. Okay, and you get all those in, then you got four more smaller, shorter ones, and those get fitted under like that. And then after you like to start from the inside and work your way out, because you'll end up with a lot of these rods to the go-bar deck. This is called a go-bar deck. You can actually buy fiberglass rods, or you can make your own rods out of wood. I prefer cedar flat, about this dimension is what I really like. It's got nice give to it, and it's got good holding power. Doesn't slip. Of course, it's like an octopus. By the time you get them all in there, you always have one or two wants to jump out. So you'll brace all those up there. I usually put about 3 on each side of the cross bracing. This is just a sample of how we brace it. So you want to make sure that your bracing stays on the lines, and when you brace the ends, make sure the ends are down good. This rod's a little bit long, so you got to make sure the length of these rods is exactly right so they have the proper tension. Okay, so that fits good. Alright, you get all those down, all of your tone bars, and of course the bridge plate, you want to make sure that the center of the guitar is pushed down. I'm in a radius go-bar deck here that has a 28-foot radius, standard Martin, and that'll apply pressure to the center. So the center, you want a very slight hump, you don't want a lot. They call it flat tops, which they are flat, but they're not flat. Okay, so once you get all those on, then you got the shoulder brace up here with the hole pre-drilled for the truss rod, which will go through. We'll put a two-way truss rod in the neck and install that later. The shoulder brace is actually got to have a little extra pressure right there to get it to go to seat. So once you get all those on, glued and braced, and you let that dry for 2 or 3 hours and pull it out, and you end up with a top that looks like this. This one is an Adirondack spruce top for the cherry rim.